Hey everyone, today I'm trying something new. I've done mini versions of this in the past on my Instagram page where I've sort of fact checked certain claims made by influencers, news articles, but never to the depth that I am planning to do today. So please bear with me. There's something new for me, it's new territory, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. I have no idea of the structure of this video, how long this video is going to turn out to be. I have certain bullet points here that I'm going to go off on, but otherwise I'm planning to wing it. But I'm still going to try and keep it as factual as possible. I'm not planning to do a minute by minute breakdown of the original video. I am going to be talking about a few key problematic points of that video. Again, I'm not saying that the original video was 100% wrong. No, it's not. It's the first of all, the heart was at the right place. Their intent was good, but that video has a lot of misinterpreted facts and misinformation, alongside a lot of good facts, but those misinformation and misinterpreted facts can do a lot of harm. So today's video is just going to be trying to talk about those points. Again, I'm not talking about a lot of them, just maybe three or four points that I find are the most problematic. So yeah, let's begin. This video was initially uploaded on YouTube, I think somewhere in the month of June. It's titled Is Too Much Exercise Killing You? And it was initially sent to me in August, and at that time I didn't think too much of the video. I just answered the question to the person who had sent it to me. They had certain question and I just answered to them, but post that I have received the same video a couple of more times, and I decided to make this video because I thought if maybe more people have questions regarding this video and they've just not voiced it out yet, or even if not questions, maybe me talking about certain clarifying certain misinterpreted facts can help people make a more informed decision. So let's see how that goes. There is a lot of good in the video. They are, of course, highlighting the benefits of exercise, not just the physiological aspect, but the psychological aspect as well, like how it boosts your mood, how it helps your mental health, how it helps relieve stress. All that, like I said, they have their heart in the right place. But some of the claims that's being made, either where they have quoted or cited studies, or certain claims that are not being backed by studies at all, that's where the problems arise, because that is the foundation on which you've built this video, right? You've built your video on this kind of studies that claim certain conclusions, and when that conclusion has been misinterpreted like this, it's going to drive people's decision one way or the other. So the first thing that I found problematic is where they asked doctors who should be doing a HIIT workout, and doctors have claimed that unless and until you're not a professional athlete, it's not advisable for you to do it. No scientific evidence to back that claim. I can't see any study that they have mentioned. You need to be able, if you are making such bold claims, you need to back it up with evidence. There is no evidence in their video or in their description of the video where they have said that only professional athletes should be doing a HIIT workout based on so and so research done. None whatsoever. So that itself is hugely problematic. Just because you say doctors have said, that's an appeal to authority. Yeah, you are not backing it up with any evidence. The second thing that I find problematic in that video is the formula that they use to calculate the HR max. So the formula that they have said is 220 minus your age. Now, it has been researched, and this particular formula has been debunked as being inaccurate. I am going to be putting a screenshot of the research in the next slide, which states that 220 minus age is a very, very inaccurate formula. It overestimates the HR max of the younger population and underestimates the HR max of the older population. So if you are going to use that formula to calculate HR max and post that you are using that to then calculate what percentage of heart rate you are supposed to work out in for it to be a vigorous workout or to be a moderate intensity workout, you've already sort of nullified everything out. You've used a wrong formula in the get-go itself. And again, the first study that they cite, which is the hockey heart study, if I'm not wrong. That study was also done based on this formula, that is 220 minus age. That's where they have, that's how they've calculated the HR max. So that was one. And the second limitation of that study was that it was a very small sample size. They did this study only on, I think the sample size was like in hundreds, 113 or something. And again, I will link the study in the caption or somewhere. But that's a very small sample size to be doing a research on and to base your conclusions on. That is not to say that that conclusion is 100% wrong. There is, of course, certain truths to the fact that too much of exercise isn't very good for you. But again, it depends on what is too much of exercise. And the other limitation of that study was it was not a controlled group. It becomes very subjective to the participants, right? What is strenuous to one need not be strenuous to the other. So like I said, that's point number 2, where the HR max formula is outdated, it's inaccurate, and using that as a basis of you driving your point forward in the video is doing your audience a disservice. Now, the third point, which I found really, really problematic in this video, is the next study that they cite, which is the a study done on if I'm not wrong, it was on participants aged 60 and above, and who were categorized as working into groups, like who were doing 2 to 4 times a week, more than 4 times a week, and less than 2 to 4 times a week, right? And the median or the baseline was the 2 to 4 times a week group. And the claims made by the video were this, that people who were, of course, doing little to no workout were at a higher risk of heart attacks and stroke. But people, as per the claims done in the video, people who were doing 4 times a week were also at the same amount of risk, when in actual they have misinterpreted the facts. The main being, this was a study done on already existing heart patients. This was not done in a population who didn't have a pre-existing heart condition. It was already done on, it was done on people who already had those existing conditions. So already, by not stating that fact, you tried to keep the conversation in your favor, right? So I don't know if it deliberately neglected to mention that fact or if it was a mistake, but this is a huge mistake. This was a study done on existing heart patients. That's point number 1. The other mistake is where the video has claimed that people working even 4 times a week were twice at risk of heart attacks, heart problems, and stroke, when it very clearly says, you don't even have to go through the entire study. The entire study is, if I'm not wrong, 7 pages. I will leave a link to that as well. But even if you just read the abstract, and the conclusion also very clearly says it was people who were working out daily. Now, definitely, I have time and time again said, you don't have to work out daily. If you want to work out, you can definitely structure your workout in such a way that you're not doing strenuous workout every single day. But working out 4 times a week, even in a decent amount of intense activity, is not harmful to you. You can definitely work out 4 times, even 5 times a week, and still reap the benefits and not be scared that you are twice more likely to suffer a heart attack or a stroke. This was a huge misinterpretation where they neglected to mention a huge fact that this was a study done on a group of existing heart patients, and B, it was not the group which were working out 4 times a week or more. It was a group that was working out daily, doing strenuous activity, that was more likely to have health issues in terms of heart attacks and strokes. Now, this is something that, of course, has been told time and time again, how important recovery is, how important rest is. Again, you can definitely work out daily, but if you are structuring your workout and your intensity levels accordingly, you don't have to kill yourself to work out. But again, you don't have to be scared of working out 4 times a week. To build this fear that if you're working out 4 times a week, that's going to make you more susceptible to health issues is a very, very gross misinterpretation. So again, I am going to be linking the link to the original research and studies somewhere, either in the caption or in the video, something that I'm going to be doing. So basically, these were three main points that I wanted to highlight in this video. There were other factually incorrect things in the original video, but I think for today this is enough. One of the main reasons actually I decided to make this video today, the issue with majority of the population is not too much exercise. It is too little exercise. Not enough people are getting the recommended amount of movement. Not enough people are getting the recommended dosage of exercise that they need to lead a healthy lifestyle, whatever that is to you. In such a scenario, when you are spreading more fear based on half-baked information like this and misinterpreted facts, you are doing more harm than good. When I mean more harm than good, because the way the original video has been put together, they rely too much on the formula of HR max, right? Which has already been, like I told you, it's already been told that it's very inaccurate. But majority of the people these days have a fitness tracker in whatever form. If not on as a wristwatch or a fitness tracker, they have it on their phone, something that calculates their heart rate. And if you are basing your workout intensity range or your workout intensity or your targeted workout heart rate range based on that formula, you are not going to be able to do any workout. And this is how misinformation, misinterpretation, fear spreads across a certain topic, around a certain topic. So please do your due diligence. That's your duty. Like I said, don't believe everything that's there out there, be it by an influencer, be it by your favorite news channel, be it by your favorite relative, doctor, anything. I hope you like this video. Please do recommend how I can improve these kind of videos in the future. I will try my best to spread as much factual information that I can and help you in any way that I can. Ciao.